Well, the musical does not let down. It gets all the gems, all the one-liners from the movie are put in there, you know, for the fans. But then there's a couple twists you wouldn't expect, a couple little new rewrites and interesting storyline changes that'll keep people intrigued and entertained. So I think people are gonna love it.
Well, it's cool to see, like, they're gonna be like, what's a pager? And like, what's a flip phone? What is that? So it's good to get like what we went through growing up.
I think that everybody can kind of fall in love with it in a new way. If you are a huge die-hard fan of the original, we have all of the classics. We got your favorite lines, we have your favorite characters, we're hitting the costumes, and then we're also putting our own twist on it. Everyone's version of their character, no one's going for the original way that it was presented. Everyone's able to put their own spin on it, and I think the new people that haven't seen this before are gonna find, are gonna have to go back and see the original, and I think it'll be a nice melding of the two.
I definitely think that it's funny and energetic, and that people who have seen the movie will definitely love it, and anybody who lived through the 90s is gonna like lose their minds because it is such a great reminiscing experience.
There's a beautiful heart to the show that I think people are gonna really fall in love with. There's a reason why this movie has lasted for so long, and the musical absolutely carries on that tradition and brings it to a new audience, a younger audience, fresh ears, fresh eyes. And the music that we're doing, I mean, I get to sing some of the greatest like 90s hits that I would sing in the car when I was a kid, you know, driving down with my friends, and to get to sing those on stage is it's a dream come true. It's amazing.
I think we do a really good job of like satisfying both, because you don't have to have seen the movie. You don't have to come in with any point of context other than wanting to have a good night of theater, and you will have a good night of theater. But if you want to see Clueless on stage too, you'll have that. We got both, you know?
I think that we have done so far a really good job putting what the longtime fans of Clueless, the movie, I feel like we've translated that really well to the stage, so I think that they're going to be really excited. I hadn't even thought about the fact that this will be some people's first experience with Clueless, and I think that not only are they going to love the story, but it's just going to make them want to go home and watch the movie.
I think if you love the movie, you will like 100% be obsessed with the musical. Amy Heckerling is involved in the process, so it is the movie like on stage, which I feel like is fun, and it's a 90s throwback musical, which everybody can like love and enjoy.
It hints at the original, but it's also very new, and I think the 90s songs that are in it will also, I feel like they're gonna blow their minds with like, you know, when you hear that song, you're like, oh no way, that song is in this show, and I think that's gonna really win over the crowd.
If they've come to the show already being a fan of Clueless, they're gonna get a next level of enjoyment and understanding of this movie that I'm sure they've grown up knowing and loving.